Hey everybody, what's up? Chad Wesley Smith here for Juggernaut Training Systems, going back in the gym with some of my Jiu-Jitsu athletes. Today we are going to be looking at the training of newly crowned medium heavyweight Pan Am champion, his fourth Pan Am title at black belt, Otavio Sousa.
Hi everybody, this is Otavio Sousa here. I just finished another training session here with Coach Chad. You know, he's been a huge help. I'm very grateful to have him by my side, like pushing me every day and helping me like to get ready and to accomplish my goals. You know, I'm super happy with another great accomplishment that I was able to get this past weekend competing in Florida. I was fighting the Pan American Championship and I was able to get my fourth Pan American title as a black belt. So I'm super stoked, super happy and excited for the next goals. I never felt so strong in my life, you know. I feel that my body's like bulletproof. I'm able to push hard without getting any injuries. You know, cardio is good. And especially because this tournament in Florida, I usually fight as a middleweight, and this time I decided to go up a weight class. And then I didn't feel much the difference, even though I was like fighting guys that are already used to on competing on their weight. I gained a little weight and I was like feeling stronger, like no problem, like fighting with the heavier guys, you know. My next one is going to be in Brazil. I'm super excited for that one. I got invited to compete the BJJ Stars, which I'm going to be fighting like only legends of our sport. And I can't wait to step on the mats again and do what I like to do, you know. So that's it, guys.
Before we look at Otavio's training, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, go down to the link in the description and get yourself our free Basics of BJJ Strength and Conditioning ebook, and check out the BJJ Strength and Conditioning AI system. So Otavio last weekend wins his fourth title. Great showing, 2 submissions, 2 victories by points there in the medium heavyweight division, competing up 1 class from his normal middle heavyweight as he prepares for next month's heavyweight Grand Prix at BJJ Stars. So he's right back to the hard work, and we're into a new phase of training for him. We finished up his last phase, you may have seen, where he was doing more max strength and power, like single output jumps and that type of stuff. Now we're looking more at explosive strength and alactic capacity. So how many times, how well can he repeat those explosive efforts? So he starts off his training today with some dynamic effort bench pressing. For you powerlifting fans of this channel, yes, that's like a West Side thing. Notice it's for someone who's not doing powerlifting. What a concept. That it's kind of not that great for powerlifting, but for athletes who need to become more powerful, yeah, it can be very effective. So he does 8 triples in the bench press with 80 kilos. Otavio's best bench press is probably about 120, 125 kilos. We don't actually test that because, well, it doesn't matter that much. It's just a weight that he can, you know, a fairly heavy weight that he can move fast. So he does 8 triples, short rest periods there in the bench press, then keeps some general strength training in on the barbell row and belt squat, and then we get into our Alactic Capacity Circuit. So this is short maximum output, less than 6 seconds ideally of work. Some of them might go slightly over, with very short rest periods, just 10 seconds rest. This week we're doing 6 sets of each exercise. Next week it'll be 8 sets. The week after that it'll be 10 sets. Then we'll taper into BJJ Stars for him. So you see the movements he's using today: depth push-ups. We have a couple new isometric exercises that we're doing, and then the twisting med ball slams. Earlier in the week he had some explosive rope climbing exercises, isometric push-ups with real high force output, kettlebell squat jumps, and barbell twists. So we're covering all those movement categories of, you know, pressing, pulling, twisting, jumping, all the good stuff that makes good athletes. You don't have to get overly fancy with it, but I'm trying to get a little bit more creative. For someone like Otavio is so high level, we do need more SPP, special physical preparation type of exercises. And if you've trained Jiu-Jitsu, you know that there's huge isometric components to Jiu-Jitsu. Positions where super high tension, but you're not actually going anywhere. You're exerting a ton of force, but it's not concentric, it's not eccentric, it's isometric. So we're recreating that for Otavio today with 2 different movements. One is to simulate like a high crotch single leg takedown. So he's extending through the hip, through the low back, the legs, and, you know, having to keep the isometric tension in the arm as he extends up for 5 seconds as hard as he can. switches sides, 10 seconds rest, then goes up to the other side. 3 sets on each side, 6 sets total. Next week we'll bump it up to 8. Week after that to 10. Then we use another isometric exercise, just a single arm row. Rowing movements, pulling movements, single arm, double arm, vertical, horizontal, every kind of plane is very important to Jiu-Jitsu success. So here he's doing a single arm isometric row. You know, there's going to be so many of those moments where they're fighting for grips, who can hold their grip the longest, who can hold their grip the strongest. So we're helping develop that for Otavio as he gets ready for the BJJ Stars, and then depending on what happens with COVID and everything, maybe IBJJF Worlds in December. So hopefully you learned something from Otavio's training today. Congrats to him on bringing home his 4th Pan Am title last week. Learn more, get the free ebook, subscribe to the channel, check out Juggernaut AI Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Strengthening and Conditioning System to get a totally customized program for you that continues to adapt and grow with you. Tell it how many days a week you want to train, how experienced you are lifting weights, when your tournament is, and it customizes the program totally for you, and it keeps growing, and I'm there to help. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.